The Real Mccoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real Mccoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he may take Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
That Mac sure is a smart dog, little Luke.
You sure trained him well.
I don't think he's so gall-darn smart.
What?
He always brings the paper to me, and I'm the only one that can't read.
Well, the reason he brings it to you is because your name's on the mailing sticker.
Yeah, well, it's a sad thing when the head of the house can't read, but the dog can.
Did you find it, Luke?
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Can I be excused?
You may be excused.
Go ahead and read up, Eastman.
McCoy Sioux Valley Telephone Company.
That's it.
Amos McCoy, local farmer, has filed a $500 suit against the phone company. McCoy claims negligence on the part of the VT&T. He alleges their repairmen left his gate open, resulting in the highway death of his bull. The case is scheduled to be heard before a jury next week in the court of Judge Henry Paulson.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Life snuffed out, and that's all they see.
You know, Grandpa, I don't cotton much to what you're doing here. Asking $500 for old Abe.
He was a cheap bull to begin with, Grandpa, and he didn't improve much with age.
Well, now, you young'uns don't understand legals. When you're suiting, you always ask for more than you expect to get.
Hello? What? Well, yes, it is. Oh? It's Mr. Meredith, lawyer from the phone company.
He probably read the paper, too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we'll be here all day. Yeah, right. Bye. Well, maybe we won't have to go through all that court business after all.
What'd he say?
Well, Mr. Meredith says the phone company'd like to settle out of court.
Yeah, see? They're scared. They know they ain't got a chance in front of a jury.
Is he coming over today, Luke?
Yeah, he's going to be over right after lunch.
Good. The sooner the better. You see, I want to get that shotgun. And then I want to get them seat covers for the car we've been waiting on. And I want to get a radiator cap with the temperature gauge built in. And then...
Grandpa, shame on you. Talking about luxuries at the cost of a poor old bull.
Old Abe would have wanted it that way. $100? Is that all you're offering, $100?
But, Mr. McCoy, it's...
Why, a prize bull like Aberdeen Hercules II is worth a whole lot more than that.
Aberdeen Hercules.
Prize bull? What prizes did he ever...
Look, you sure got a short memory. Don't you remember when Aberdeen Hercules II got a ribbon?
Mr. McCoy, I saw that bull, and he was a bit scrawny.
Well, there's the proof of the pudding. Hercules' ribbons.
Oh, Ferb, he's got his silver dollar hooked on a piece of his old garters.
May I see that, please?
You sure can. Yes, sir, prize bulls comes high.
That's enough, Grandpa. Let's just sign the paper and let Mr. Meredith be on his way.
Luke, come out in the kitchen and help me get a glass of water, will you?
You don't need no help to get a glass of water.
Don't mind, Grandpa, Mr. Meredith. Business always makes him thirsty.
I am getting sick and tired of you dragging me out here to the kitchen.
Luke, I just can't figure you out. Why are you so anxious to sign for $100?
Well, I'll guarantee he ain't going to pay more than that.
He was thinking a little about $200.
Not a chance.
Yeah, well, lucky we didn't have quitters like you fighting with Blackjack Pershing. We'd all be stuffing sausage for the Kaiser.
Grandpa, this ain't like quitting. It's just that we don't have a good enough case for no jury to go awarding us $500.
Hey, just let me wave the middle against him once.
No.
Just once, Luke.
No. I'm going to sign for the $100.
All right. You go on out there and surrender. I just can't stand the look of you. Go on, get. Knot-headed young'uns. Can't learn them nothing. What's ailing you, little Luke?
Uncle George can't take me fishing.
Well, quit fretting. Maybe he's got other things to do.
Yeah, he has to be on a jury.
Jury, did you say? When?
Well, I'm ready to sign, Mr. Meredith.
Good. Here we are.
Hold that writing.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
We ain't settling for no $100.
But, Mr. McCoy...
No more talk.
I already wrote my first name down.
Half a loaf don't mean nothing.
Grandpa, stop that!
Goodbye, Mr. Meredith. We'll see you in court.
Grandpa, have you gone loco or something? Mr. Meredith, come back here.
Leave him.
Grandpa, he...
Now, simmer down for a second. I told you I'd see you in court.
But, Mr. Meredith, would you call me on the telephone tomorrow?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Yeah, by that time I might know what this hullabaloo's all about.
Please accept our apology.
I don't know what's got into him.
I understand. My hat, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, yeah.
He'll be cutting holes for his ears in that hat before I'm through with him.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Meredith.
Bye.
Bye. Well, if you ain't the orneriest, most unpredictable grandpa I ever knew.
Luke, I just had to stop you from signing.
I don't want to hear no more about it.
Luke, you're being grandpa when you act that way.
All right. All right, what is it?
Well, Luke, I had to stop you from signing. Because little Luke just told me that George McMichael's going on the jury.
What?
George McMichael is serving jury duty the same week our case comes up. And don't you see, we just can't lose.
Well, you can't count on George McMichael to guarantee we'll win.
Well, why not? He's my best friend.
But when it comes to jury and best friends don't mean a thing.
As a matter of fact, you shouldn't even talk to George about it.
Don't try to influence him in any way.
Are you accusing me of thinking dishonorable? What kind of respect is that to have for your grandpa? Why, I wouldn't think for 1 minute of using influence on George.
I wish I could believe you.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'll show you. I swear I swear on Aberdeen Hercules' medal.
I really can't take this.
George, it's my prized heirloom. It's a medal I won as a boy, and I want you to have it. Sort of in honor of you being chosen as a member of the jury.
Well, it ain't like I was elected mayor or something, even though I was made foreman.
Foreman, you deserve a medal, and I give you the only one I had.
Gosh, ain't it a beauty. Amos, this is an American silver dollar.
Well, it's a government AWOL.
Well, doggone. Somebody fool with my power saw.
No, that's only for Peter.
Oh, well, that's all right. I don't mind if he borrows it.
Well, he ain't a borrowing it. He's working on your wood pile. Why, you got a stack of logs out there as high as a mule's eye.
Well, no, ain't that awful nice of him, but I really don't deserve it. Why, you're making out like I'm some kind of a hero or something. Like I did something wonderful for you.
Well, maybe you will in the future. Who can say?
Gosh, all these wonderful gifts. I deserve it. Your hand-stuffed skunk. I know how long it took you to stuff. And then molasses cookies and this. Hello, Albuquerque.
Nothing of a judge.
I'm the judge, Amos.
Well, now you're splitting hairs.
Amos, you're the finest, most thoughtful friend a man ever had. What can I say?
Not guilty.
Just can't understand it. I baked 3 pans of molasses cookies, and there ain't a one in the whole place.
Well, don't look at me, sugar babe. Not that I didn't want to come in and have some, but I've been sitting with a sick chicken.
Well, they couldn't have just up and walked away.
Hi, everybody.
So you're the one.
Don't do it, Luke. You're stretching my earlobe.
Well, I'll stretch more than that. Who told you could take them cookies?
Grandpa did.
Grandpa told you you could eat all them cookies?
No, just this one. I took the rest over to Uncle George's.
All of them?
Uh-huh. In honor of his being jury foreman.
I had a feeling.
Yep, Grandpa gave him his stuffed skunk, his leather pillow, his government medal.
What government medal?
That garter bull badge, most likely.
I don't have to tell you what he's doing, do I, Luke?
No, you sure don't.
It's just out-and-out bribery.
That's what it is, all right.
Where on earth is Grandpa's integrity?
He probably gave that to Uncle George, too.
George, you didn't have to bring back all the cookies.
I wanted to bring back everything. When you called me and told me what Amos was doing, it was a crushing blow.
Well, we knew it'd hurt you, George, but we just had to do it.
Look, you saw your duty and you did it.
George, I'll tell you what. As soon as your jury duty's over, you come around and I'll bake you all the cookies you can eat.
Kate, that's one promise my sweet tooth won't never let me forget. Well, I'll be running.
Well, land sakes alive, George McMichael. What are you doing around these here parts?
I just returned all them bribery presents you gave me.
Bribery presents?
Oh, don't act so darn innocent with me, Mr. Amos McCoy. You know what I'm talking about. Don't ever talk to me again as long as the both of us shall live.
But, George,
I've had my say. And I've had my listen, too.
Well, now you done it. Sticking your nose in where it don't belong.
We only did what was right.
Well, you made sure we'd lose $500, didn't you? Once I had a good friend on the jury, and you turned him into my worst enemy. You sure fixed up things for me. Having a little trouble, are you, George? Won't turn over, huh? Well, you better let me take a look at your engine.
Get your hands off in that car. I don't want you to do me no favors. You ain't gonna get me owing you nothing.
Well, I was just trying to help it.
Hands off of that car. Must be out of gas. Well, I guess I gotta walk back to town and get me a gal.
Hey, George, you don't need to do that. Take my car and go get it. Anything's mine's yours, good friend.
Well, thanks, Amos. I'll do that.
Good.
Oh, no. Why, you devil, you're trying to tempt me, huh? I'd rather walk than be beholden. Here, cash.
What's the 50 cents for?
Parking charge while I'm gone.
Hop in. It's the least I can do for my dearest friend.
Leave me be, Amos. Just leave me be. You know, when we go to court tomorrow, you ain't Amos McCoy. You are case number 1357, plaintiff number 468.
Well, that's fitting. Come on, get in now. I want to give you back the 50 cents, too.
Make another medal out of it and award it to yourself.
If you won't let me take you, at least let me drive your hat and coat.
Amos, no part of me or mine wants to ride in no part of you or yours. Now, the best thing you can do is turn the car around and go on home. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. That's final.
George.
Didn't have my hand anywhere near your car.
Look out for them irrigating ditches, George.
Don't tell me how to walk. Walking almost 70 years without any advice from you. I know this road like the back of my hand. Go on. Go. Amos, quick.
Here! my goodness. There's irrigation ditch. For a minute, I thought it was a gunner.
It's lucky I come along just in time to save my best friend from drowning.
I'll be ever grateful to you.
I was hoping you would be.
Huh?
Come on, get in the car.
You're absolutely sure of that, Mr. Barlow? Your Honor, I've concluded with this witness.
Very well, Mr. Meredith. Mr. McCoy?
I'm still right here, Your Honor.
Never seen him so cocky.
Do you still wish to represent yourself, Mr. McCoy, or have you decided to employ legal counsel?
No, I'm still my own legal lawyer, Your Honor.
You're sure of that now?
Positive. I need a lawyer like a chicken needs silk stockings.
Order.
You think he's a regular Clarence Darrow?
He's been on his high horse ever since he came back from George's last night. I just don't understand it.
Was you talking to me?
Mr. McCoy, I should inform you that at this point, Mr. McCoy, you may interrogate the witness. Ask him any questions you wish.
No, I don't want to talk to Maytor, Your Honor. I'm still a little peeved at him for leaving my gate open.
I object.
You object? I'm the one with the dead bull.
Order.
Sure loves to bang that hammer, don't he? He should have brought along a fistful of bent nails so he could straighten them out for us.
Mr. McCoy, I don't want to have to cite you for contempt. All right, Mr. Meredith. I'll excuse the witness. And you may summarize.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have just heard the testimony of Edward Barlow, telephone lineman, who worked on the McCoy property on the day of the incident. He told you that he closed the gate upon leaving the McCoy property. He distinctly remembers closing it because he had to do so to protect himself from an angry dog.
Angry dog? He probably is scared by a caterpillar.
Order. Last warning, Mr. McCoy. Continue, Mr. Meredith.
Mr. Barlow has been a trusted and dependable employee of the telephone company for 27 years. And I feel that you should accept his testimony because he is unquestionably an honest man. Your Honor, the defense rests.
Now, Mr. McCoy, the court will hear your summary.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, jurors, one and all. And how's your croup, Mr. Foreman? Did you get that selfie and molasses, Cinchy? Now, I want to tell you, I ain't got a head full of fancy legals like Mr. Telephone Company here, but I can say this. And I'm talking to you 12 men of the jury. And that includes you two ladies, too. Now, all this talk about the telephone company being honest, I'd like to have a nickel for every dime I didn't get back when I got a wrong number. And as far as that gate being left open, I know the goddamn gate wasn't left open by nobody in my family. That gate is one thing I make a point of. Before I say good morning, or before I say good night to any of them, I say, is the gate closed? Now that I give you the important facts in this here case, I'd like to get into the money end of it. The phone company offered $100 for the memory of our old friend, old Aberdeen Hercules II. He's worth a lot more than that to us. The kind of worth you just can't put a price on. He was a friend. Kind. Loyal. Understanding. He was worth at least $500. Forgive me, Herc, old friend.
I've been notified that the jury has reached a verdict.
Well, it didn't take very long. He was only out about 5 minutes.
Well, no need for him to be out longer. George told him we was right.
Foreman of the jury, please rise. Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant, the phone company, not guilty.
Order in the court.
Well, if that don't take off. You no good, double-crossing, two-faced old
Now,
cat.
Amos, I heard the facts and I did my duty.
Come on, Grandpa. We lost fair and square.
Amos, there's something you got to realize.
Don't you lecture me.
As we travel along the road of life, there are many bumps.
You'll get one right in the nose.
A far, far better
You
thing I
traitor,
think
you.
than- My goodness, you're a sorehead.
Now, Grandpa, maybe the telephone company wasn't wrong.
Of course they's wrong. If the telephone man didn't open the gate, who did? They just as wrong can be.
Now, simmer down, Grandpa. Luke, it looks like it's going to rain. We better put the car in the barn.
I'll get the gate.